Hi there, Beth Helmstetter here. Hope everyone's doing great out there. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about how to get your wedding published. So many couples walk through my door with the goal of having their wedding published, and they say to me, "You can guarantee it's going to get published, right?" And the truth is, an emphatically no. I only dream of having that level of pull among editors and things like that, but there's just simply no guarantee. But what I do have is a handful of tips up my sleeve that I thought I'd share with you today in case that's one of your goals. So, first and foremost, when someone comes to me and says, "I really want to get our wedding published," my question is going to be, where do you want to see your wedding? Is it a great blog? Is it your favorite magazine? Where is that? Because that's really going to hone in on not only the images we take, but the details and the design and a lot of your decisions throughout the planning process, depending on how big of a goal this is for you. So, for instance, if you say to me, "I love town and country weddings," I'm going to think, you need to go as timeless as you possibly can because that's what their readers love. Or if you're loving Martha Stewart, put a little extra thought into some of those inspirational details and touches. That's going to get you a long way with the editors there. And secondly, put an extra emphasis into photography. I mean, obviously, this is a huge priority for all couples, but when it comes to submitting your wedding for publication, it doesn't matter if you have the most beautiful wedding in the world. If the images don't capture that beauty, there's not a lot that they can do with that. So, again, maybe go back to those publications, see who they regularly feature as a photographer, maybe consider hiring them specifically or finding someone with a similar aesthetic and going from there. And make them a part of the team, make them aware of that goal from the get-go so they know to kind of, do their research within the publication, find out submission processes and guidelines, and really get to know the details that the specific publication is looking for. So, you can kind of ideally work as a team and get a little bit further along in the process. And lastly, I would say make it as original as possible. I think the most common misconception is to kind of take images you've seen within a publication and replicate that, or even give it regurgitate it in a way, but give it your own spin. And that's great, and that's really flattering to the editors that chose that original content. But really, what you want to do is give them something fresh and unique that's going to inspire next year's couples. So what I'm saying is, don't take that exact cake you saw in Martha Stewart weddings and put it at your wedding day and then submit back to Martha Stewart weddings, because it is probably not going to be the new and original content that they're hoping to inspire couples next year. And above all else, just don't let this get so far out of hand that you're not creating an authentic day for yourself. I mean, I see a lot of couples that have the goal of being published just make too many decisions based on this one goal. And it really, not only can it take away from the day, but it defeats the purpose of helping create a great story. Because at the end of the day, all these editors are looking for are just great stories, inspirational details, and things that will inspire next year's couples. So the best way to do that is to show them who you are as a couple, the details that only the two of you would think of, and send it in and hope that it resonates with them. So there you have it. Those are my tips on how to get your wedding published. I hope it helps a bit. If I can answer any other questions, of course, leave them in the comments below, or always feel free to email me at beth@bethhelmstetter.com. And I look forward to hearing from all of you soon.